Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of SimAirport. We are playing Changi, or Singapore International Airport, if you will. Okay, so I finished the construction over here, and I've also gone ahead and expanded the land a little bit, which I will immediately complement by removing these fences, and I just want to make sure I don't remove any problem. That was the issue over there, it seems. There was a little fence around there that made us unable to actually build the little taxiway. Okay, so there we go. Let's get rid of that. So what I want to do is I want to somehow, not actually duplicate, but similarly mirror what's gone over here. We've got obviously a lot of open space over here, but I want to do a runway, an extra piece, and then have some open space over here for these guys. So we'll see. As it looks at the moment, it seems we might have similar amounts of open space, and then I also want to run an extra one over here so that we can try and consider a one-way loop. At least for this section over here and those sections over there, I think a one-way loop would be quite useful. Okay, I had to get rid of this herd of passengers over here, and I needed to put in a security exit to kind of drain this area because they were just kind of roaming around over here after the construction was built. So that was a bit of a disaster. So we'll do that. I'm also at the moment continuing our construction up here, but what I'll do is I will start work on the lower level and I'll just make that a higher priority as we go. So first things first, I am keen on making sure that we get our passengers downstairs at the same time. And also expand our, so let's go with just single walls for now. I want to expand this area. Let's go up to there for now, and on this side we'll do some offices and the likes, right? Yeah, I think that's probably around sufficient. Do we do it as same size? Yeah, I think we'll do it same size. Let's see, so that is about in line over there. What we could do is we could do a little step out down there to get them downstairs. Actually, that's probably the right thing to do, so we can squeeze in the rest of the offices in this side. How much do I have here? 8 and 5. 8 and 5 is what I'm going for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8. I believe that is about right, or is that more the right thing to do? And then I want 3 offices in here. So 1, 2. Oh, that's beautiful. 3 offices over there. So that's a good step out right there. Can we? No, we cannot. So let's just make this high priority, all of this. I wish I could multi-select. That would have been really nice if we could high priority all of our projects at the same time. Would be quite useful. Okay, all of that, and then this one. So hopefully our guys will go ahead and construct those first. And then we'll at least kind of move, I think we'll do some potentially some VP offices over here with some conference facilities, but really our 3 offices, that's interesting. Anyway, we don't need as many, so that's okay. It's going to be a little bit more balanced on this side. Perfect. So then we need to open, well, we can actually open this up because none of these have doors, so we can go ahead and dismantle all of that, because these guys cannot actually, and we'll make that a high priority as well so that we can get this kind of done. Because these guys, there's no access to this side. I'm still wondering whether there's a way and whether we should move our security into this area at some point. be useful to understand if that is in fact an option for us. So let's dismantle that and dismantle that. Okay, now we have to go downstairs and find out how we're going to expand this. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go upstairs, and we're going to start by including our escalators down. Escalators down. Is that about right? How did we do it on this side? Yeah, that does seem to be about right, but what we'll do is we'll start off then, do it similar to this side and start off with some stairs, so someone can actually come up if they do want to. Stairs down, please. First things first, stairs, and then escalators down. Do I have to? Ah, okay, well, anyway, from using the stairs, and let's get rid of this, and so we can priority this stuff. You know what I just should do? What's going to be easier is if I just low priority all of this. Just make that low priority and low priority, because these are just big chunks there. So if I just low priority that, then they'll slowly continue, and I can continue my construction over here. I should have done that in the first instance. Okay, if we go downstairs, our normal priority then over here would be, we're going to try and, that's interesting. So if I go with foundation down here, something like that. That's about right. That's going to drop them downstairs there. Okay, let's go ahead with that foundation. So this is going to be our next step over here, so we can start getting our baggage claim area good. We'll get our baggage claim area to work, getting people out there. We could expand this area for baggage claim facilities. We'll have to have a look. We obviously have to run at least one stretch of them out into that direction to get that side. This is still sufficiently covered. We can probably add room for like one more, I think, over here, and then that'll run into that direction. Yeah, good baggage handling system right over there. That's our stairs going in. We need some offices done over here, so let's get some office zones. Office, and office. Give me some doors. What kind of doors did I use? Did I use normal doors or staff doors? Normal doors, but staff doors over there though. Let's continue the staff door thing over here. Staff only doors. Right over there, and give us some office desks. 1, 2, 3, like so, and office chairs. 1, 2, 3, and it's like so. So that's going to be our offices down there. How's our construction going on downstairs? That is going along nicely. Okay, let's quickly go back up and see how are we doing. So this is delayed by an hour due to a few passengers. So we're still struggling a little bit. But what I have found is that some of them actually do make it on time. The 300 plus ones are definitely problematic for us at the moment. But a lot still make it, and then every now and again there's one that fails, but then one that we kind of get right, that feels like potentially we're going to get this D8 right at 256 passengers, potentially, we'll see, which just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and not too sure why that is the case. We have our our PA system up and running. Whether that's good enough, I've no idea. No idea whatsoever. And then the question is, someone mentioned in the comments that more directories could be a good thing. Of course, I believe that is true, but I'm not sure. I think it's got to do with what people actually do here. So we'll see. Over here we could probably do a bit of an arcade, because I don't want people to walk down this stretch, because they do seem to be walking that stretch all the time. Give me some more janitors, please. Up that to around 20. Thank you. So that we can get this place nice and clean. What What I'm tempted at doing is actually building out some wall over here so we can put an arcade or something of the like in there. So if we do, say, something like this, is that about right? It narrows it down quite substantially over there though. So we'll see. Let us do something like that and see if that works for us. If we narrow the area down over here, so then that becomes like a arcade, right? Zones is what other zones do we have? Cafes, electrical, first class business. That's on that side. Kitchen, offices, conference rooms, stores, and ticketing. I thought we used to have something called an arcade. Yeah, there it is. It's the first one, and I missed it. Don't quite know how I did that. Everything else we seem to have already. Okay, well, apart from the lounges, which definitely I'm aware of, and we will sort that out. So let's put a nice or big arcade in there. Oh, actually, how big is it supposed to be? 4x4? No, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do it like this. We'll put a nice big arcade in here, and then we can start put some arcade games in there. So let's grab ourselves arcade games. There's really not a lot to go on, so blaster games. So let's I'm not sure how many of this we could use. Okay, something like that. Then we'll do some driver games, and actually the driver games looks more realistic if you put them ooh, actually that's not what I want. Cancel that one. I want to turn it around so that you face the wall like you do in real arcades. Yes, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then what we'll do is we'll do another 3, 1 over here. 1, 2, 3, like that. Perfect. Now we'll do some pinball. Yeah, something like this. Okay, now we'll do some retro games. 2. Nope, messed that up. So anyway, we're gonna have a nice arcade over here. Ooh, that one, I need to cancel that. Perfect, so now people can hang out in the arcade. I probably should put some benches in here, though I'm always worried that if I do put in stuff like benches, right, people end up hanging out here, and they probably shouldn't. Right, so we'll put a little bit in there. We'll get ourselves some garbage bins there, and we'll get ourselves some plants there, and there, and there, and how do I keep messing this up? And there. Look at everybody banging out in the arcade. Not everybody, but some people. Now we're actually forcing people to make use of that, so they're hopefully a little quicker. So what we could do is we could somehow expand this area a little bit and put some stuff in here as well. But anyway, that's kind of the gist of it. Okay, now we can go. So that does work now. So now we can actually remove these 2 offices over here. We'll see. That's not a priority for us right now. This is now opened up, so what we can do is we can dismantle these walls over here and over there and over there. Thank you very much. At the same time, we can dismantle all of that. Thank you for that also. And then we can make sure we get the rest of our escalators in place. So escalators going down, we'll slot them in there. 1, 2, oh, we can actually put 3 of them in there. Is that the right thing to do for us? Yeah, let's do that. Let's put in 3 of them in there. We'll kind of get that area nice and sorted. The other side is see, we've got more room on this side than on the other side. So that's pretty cool. What I can do is I can get rid of this fence now. So let's do that. We'll dismantle this piece here all the way through there and over there, and we can dismantle this wall right there. So people, why would you do this? Why? There's no reason to be walking all the way this way if you've got everything right there. But anyway, it's just a constant bit of frustration that we perceive, but that's okay. Okay, so there we go. Now all of that is kind of working. I'm tempted that we sort out the rest. Did we finish off up here? No, they're still busy with doing that on low priority. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to expand our ticketing area. So if we say the center is going to be where all the action is, let's get ourselves the doors. Okay, the large sliding doors, we're going to do that and do that, right? And say this is the kind of key access area. And what we'll do is we'll do a similar row of these guys over there. And then what we'll do is we'll do another similar little ticketing area right over here and feed that downstairs. This, however, I'm not going to be using anymore. So let's make sure to just kind of dismantle that, please. Dismantle that. It's kind of built in here already. But what we can do is we can feed in from the other side. Potentially we don't even need another baggage hub. We can just use what we've got already. Ooh, pause. That's a problem. I don't think it's a problem. But give me my one-way stuff. I forgot about that. One way. Luckily I spotted that pretty quickly, otherwise you guys would have had me in the comments. There we go. So hopefully these, let's just get them. Well, I don't think it's going to make a difference because we don't have any other normal priority project, so they'll just come and do this straight away. And even if there are a few guys that come back this way, it shouldn't be the end of the world. We managed the airport for quite a while doing it that way. Okay, so with that in place, we've got a fair bit of room here now, but what I'm interested in is making sure that we get ourselves some ticketing desks on this side. And how far did we go away from that side? So it's like 1 2 3 4 5, about 6 slots away from this. Oh, come on, ticketing desks, thank you very much. So about 6 slots away, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and obviously we want to move it over a little bit so we make room for the other stuff. So I think that's about right. 1 2 3 4 5. We don't want them to feed into the same thing, so we need one and then go, right? And then that's the one. Then we need the other one there and there. So this is kind of what we're looking up like it is a setup. Yeah, that seems about right. That seems ooh, actually no, pause it. We need one more spot because these are going to be next to each other now. See, not quite compact. Okay, and actually let's get it started off from this side so that we make sure that we're on the right path. Okay, get rid of that one and put this one back in here. Perfect. And over here what we will do is we will bring in some more of this. We'll nice and align it this way. And align it similarly on that side. Perfect. And do 2 rows of them. So we're actually doubling up on what we've got at the moment. Excellent. So keep going on that. Get ourselves a bit of a queuing system in place over here. How did we manage to do the queuing? Yeah, so we did the business or first class queue on this side. So something like that. And then what we did is we did a bit of a queue like this. So it's not ideal, but it at least is a bit of workable. So if we do about 3 like that, and then what we'll do is we'll do a similar thing over here. That's the wrong way around. That is just I don't even know what to say. Dismantle that. Don't know why why it's so easy to make these little mistakes. Yeah, so that's what we want to do instead. Okay, we'll get rid of this one and we will slot in that as soon as it's ready. Let's get our queue done. Yeah, this is kind of what I want to do with the queue. Too long. So something like that, okay, and then we go back to ticketing over here and do that, and we'll get ourselves some utilities, the conveyor down transition. I want to do it there and there, and obviously we want to run the other ones the wrong way around as well. That's why I did it. That's why it was wrong. It's just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Okay, fixing it. Fixing it. Cannot believe it. Crazy. Okay, now why? I don't, the pathing. Man, the pathing. Big issues. Everything else working. How are we performing? See, today, not so good. Well, we haven't done much today. Tomorrow. Yes, how are we doing tomorrow? See, every now and again, right? Well, actually, that didn't work. That didn't work either. Wow, that was late. No, it wasn't that late. This works. Even that didn't work. Yeah, so really, it's horrendous. It is horrendous. Okay, let's get the ticketing back. Ticketing desks. My goodness. Okay, something like this. Frustrating. Okay, keep going. There we go. And now let's get our well, our utilities are already there. I don't want this to be up and running and functioning just yet. It must be in a functional ticketing area, and it's not. So these are okay. The question is, we probably need another bit of a door over here, but let's do some one-way pieces. One-way first. I want to do a similar thing that I did over there. So yeah, it's just those four. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll do the nice big door, sliding door over there, and we'll just plop it in there. And so now this area will actually function. We need to assign these pieces a little bit. Want to make the drop-off area a little bit bigger as well. All of these kind of things we still need to do. But yeah, I think we're kind of running out of time for today. It's still going to be a few more episodes for us to finish this off. There's a lot of stuff happening, and this is quite slow. But I'm happy to use the low priority piece to just kind of get things done. Downstairs over here, we obviously have to do some expansions over there. We have to kind of ring fence these guys a little bit, get that out onto that direction. Let's do that while we are down here, and before we forget. So we'll do a little bit of a ring fence right there, so we can open that up and connect onto that side. And we do need some foundation over here as well. So let us grab the foundation tool for this as well. I'm just going to expand that area like so. And what I'll do is I'll slot this onto, it can stay on normal priority for now. I'll slot it to low priority if we need to do some other stuff more urgently. But all of this is kind of working at the moment. Happy that that's not opened up for business just yet. Yeah, we do want tons more. We do want tons more. Yeah, we do definitely want tons more shops and stuff over here, but I do want us to get more passengers through, more planes to come in, and I'm still contemplating the whole security thing. If we put security in this area, right, if we scratch the idea of shops in this area like in Changi, and we do a massive security area right here, which we could do from the center and have security to both directions, that is actually I think that's my plan B. If we really can't get this to function properly, plan B will be to change this area into security, and at least it'd be somewhat more interesting than just the standard stuff in the past. Okay, well, that's it. I'll leave that as the end of the episode for now. We will continue that expansion. Keep in mind our plan B for security over here, and see how we go. I'm tempted to get more planes in, but I also need us to get it to operate somehow. It just doesn't feel right. The arcade is attracting a little bit of people, but not much. Well, there's no people around. Okay, see you next time. Bye bye.